Welcome to our channel. If you're a farmer, rancher, or anyone who cares about the well-being of animals, you're in the right place. Managing farm animals is a deeply rewarding yet challenging job, especially when it comes to keeping them healthy and free from disease. Whether you have a small hobby farm or a large-scale livestock operation, maintaining animal health is crucial for the longevity of your farm, the productivity of your animals, and your own peace of mind. In today's video, we are going to explore comprehensive strategies for keeping your farm animals healthy and disease-free. From biosecurity protocols to nutrition and disease prevention, we'll dive into expert tips and advanced techniques that can help ensure your animals are thriving. Our goal is to give you practical, scientifically backed advice that will make a noticeable difference in the health of your livestock, ultimately boosting your farm's success. So sit back, grab a pen and paper, and let's get into it. Understanding animal health and disease prevention. To start, it's important to understand that animal health is influenced by a wide range of factors. Livestock can be affected by diseases ranging from infectious diseases caused by bacteria, viruses, and parasites to non-infectious diseases such as nutritional imbalances or genetic disorders. To truly keep your animals disease-free, it is essential to take a holistic approach, addressing both prevention and intervention. Key concepts to consider. Infectious diseases. These include diseases caused by pathogens like bacteria, e.g. salmonella, viruses, e.g. foot and mouth disease, and parasites, e.g. internal worms, ticks. These diseases can spread quickly if proper precautions aren't taken. Non-infectious diseases. These diseases are not caused by pathogens but can still be harmful to animals. For example, nutritional deficiencies or environmental stress can contribute to problems like metabolic disorders or heat stress. Zoonotic diseases. These are diseases that can be transmitted from animals to humans, e.g., E. coli, avian influenza. Taking proactive measures to control these diseases is critical for both animal and human health. By understanding the different types of diseases and how they spread, you'll be better equipped to implement effective prevention measures. The role of biosecurity in preventing disease. One of the most important steps in maintaining a healthy farm is practicing biosecurity. Biosecurity refers to the set of measures you put in place to prevent the introduction and spread of harmful pathogens into your farm. Disease outbreaks often begin when new animals are introduced, or when equipment, feed, or people unknowingly bring contaminants into your facilities. Here are some core biosecurity strategies for any farm. Limiting animal movement. Keep a close eye on the movement of animals into and out of your farm. If you purchase new animals, ensure they are quarantined for a period of time to monitor for any signs of illness before being introduced to your main herd or flock. Cleaning and disinfecting. Establish a strict cleaning routine for all equipment, pens, stalls, and vehicles. This helps reduce the chance of pathogens transferring between different areas of your farm. Always disinfect tools and equipment after each use, especially those that come into contact with sick animals. Human traffic control. Farmers and workers should follow strict hygiene practices. This includes wearing protective clothing, such as gloves and boots, and washing hands thoroughly after handling animals. Limiting unnecessary human traffic can also help minimize contamination risks. Fencing and physical barriers. Establish secure boundaries around your farm to prevent wildlife or stray animals from coming into contact with your livestock. This is particularly important in regions where wild animals may carry diseases like tuberculosis or brucellosis. Implementing these biosecurity measures creates a foundation for keeping your farm animals free from disease. Biosecurity should be a continuous effort and a key focus of your daily farm management practices. Vaccination, a key element in disease prevention. Vaccination plays a pivotal role in disease prevention on the farm. Just as humans rely on vaccines to protect against illness, so too can your livestock benefit from vaccines that protect them against common infectious diseases. Different species of livestock require different vaccines, and there are core vaccines that should be administered to prevent specific diseases that pose a risk in your region or operation. Here are a few examples. Cattle. Vaccines for diseases like bovine respiratory disease, BRD, bovine tuberculosis, TB, and Johnny's disease are crucial in preventing costly outbreaks that can significantly reduce herd productivity. Poultry. Vaccines for avian influenza, Newcastle disease, and Marek's disease can help protect your flock and ensure a steady supply of eggs and meat. Swine vaccination against swine influenza, porcine epidemic diarrhea virus, PEDV, and PRRS, porcine reproductive and respiratory syndrome, is essential to prevent disease outbreaks in pigs. Sheep and goats, vaccines for diseases like clostridial infections, caseous lymphadenitis, CL, and foot rot are essential for maintaining healthy flocks. Regular consultation with a veterinarian will help you develop a vaccination schedule based on the specific risks in your region, as well as the age, breed, and purpose of your animals. Stay proactive with vaccinations to prevent outbreaks before they start. Nutrition, the foundation of animal health. Proper nutrition is one of the most fundamental aspects of keeping your animals healthy. Without the right nutrients, animals are more susceptible to diseases, infections, and general poor health. Additionally, an imbalanced diet can lead to malnutrition, stunted growth, and metabolic disorders. Here's how to ensure your animals get the nutrients they need. Balanced diets. Livestock require a balanced mix of carbohydrates, proteins, fats, vitamins, and minerals. Each species has different nutritional needs depending on factors such as age, stage of production, e.g., lactation, growth, and climate. Work with a nutritionist or veterinarian to develop a diet tailored to your specific animals. Fresh and clean water. Water is just as essential as food. It's critical that livestock have access to clean, fresh water at all times. Poor water quality can lead to dehydration, poor digestion, and susceptibility to disease. Forage and pasture management. For animals that graze, it's essential to provide access to high-quality forage. Regularly monitor the pasture quality and rotate grazing areas to avoid overgrazing, which can lead to nutritional imbalances and increase parasite exposure. Mineral and vitamin supplementation. Some areas or farming systems may require additional mineral and vitamin supplementation. Deficiencies in key nutrients, such as calcium for dairy cows or selenium for pigs, can weaken the immune system and make animals more vulnerable to infections. Feed storage and handling. Proper storage of feed is also important. Wet or moldy feed can introduce harmful fungi and bacteria that may lead to disease outbreaks. Always store feed in a dry, cool environment and follow proper handling procedures to prevent contamination. By focusing on a balanced, species-appropriate diet, you can strengthen your animals' immune systems and keep them healthy and productive year-round. Parasite control. Preventing internal and external parasites. Parasites, both internal and external, are a common cause of poor health in livestock. Internal parasites, such as intestinal worms, and external parasites, like ticks and lice, can lead to diseases, malnutrition, and even death. A comprehensive parasite control program is vital to keeping your animals healthy. Here's how to manage parasites effectively. Deworming. Regular deworming treatments should be part of your livestock health program. Different species of livestock have different parasitic threats. For instance, cattle and sheep are often susceptible to roundworms, while pigs may require treatment for strong eels. Your veterinarian can help develop a deworming schedule based on fecal testing results. External parasite control. External parasites like lice, mites, and fleas can be controlled with insecticidal treatments or natural remedies, such as neem oil. It's important to monitor livestock regularly for signs of external parasites, such as hair loss, itching, or unusual skin lesions. Pasture rotation. Parasites thrive in the soil and on pasture vegetation. Regularly rotating pastures helps break the parasite life cycle, giving animals a cleaner, safer grazing environment. Environmental cleanliness. Maintaining a clean living environment is essential. Remove manure regularly from pens and stalls, and avoid overstocking to reduce the risk of parasite buildup. By keeping a strict schedule for parasite control, you can prevent parasitic diseases and maintain a healthier, more productive herd or flock. Disease surveillance and early detection. A key part of maintaining a disease-free farm is the ability to detect diseases early. Routine health checks and monitoring are essential for identifying health issues before they become serious. Regular inspections. Check your animals daily for any signs of illness, such as coughing, limping, fever, or loss of appetite. Early detection can prevent the spread of disease within the herd and lead to more successful treatments. Veterinary support. Establish a relationship with a trusted veterinarian who can assist with regular checkups, vaccinations, and disease surveillance. Veterinarians can also guide you in recognizing signs of common diseases in your area and recommend specific testing. Blood and fecal tests. Regular testing for common diseases and parasites can help catch health issues early. Fecal testing for worms, blood tests for viral infections, or even skin scraping for external parasites can give you important insights into your animal's health. Disease record keeping. Keep detailed records of any health problems, treatments, and vaccinations on your farm. These records can be invaluable in monitoring trends, identifying recurring issues, and improving your overall disease prevention strategy. Creating a stress-free environment for your animals. Stress is a major factor that can compromise the health of your farm animals. Animals that are stressed have weaker immune systems and are more susceptible to diseases. In fact, prolonged stress can cause behavioral changes, decreased fertility, lower production, and make animals more prone to infections. Stress can come from a variety of sources, including handling, environmental factors, poor nutrition, and even social interactions with other animals. Here's how to create a stress-free environment for your livestock. Comfortable housing. Ensure that your animals have adequate space, proper ventilation, and temperature control. Overcrowded, poorly ventilated barns or stalls can increase stress and contribute to the spread of respiratory diseases. Make sure that animals have sufficient room to move around, lie down, and socialize in a comfortable environment. Reduce noise and sudden movements. Loud noises, such as machinery or barking dogs, can cause anxiety in animals. Similarly, abrupt movements during handling, like quick or rough movements, can increase stress levels. Use calm, gentle approaches when interacting with livestock and minimize sudden disturbances. Routine and familiarity. Animals thrive in environments where there is predictability. Establishing a consistent routine for feeding, milking, and handling helps reduce anxiety in animals. Avoid sudden changes to their environment, diet, or routine, as these can cause unnecessary stress. Social structure and group dynamics. Social animals like cattle, sheep, and goats have established hierarchies within their groups. Disrupting these social structures can lead to aggression, bullying, and stress. When introducing new animals to the group, ensure that the transition is gradual and that you closely monitor social interactions. Access to pasture or outdoor space. When possible, allow your livestock to have access to pasture or outdoor spaces. Grazing and outdoor activities help reduce stress by giving animals the opportunity to engage in natural behaviors like foraging, exploring, and socializing. Minimize transportation stress. If transporting animals to market, shows, or other locations, make sure to reduce travel time, provide adequate water and food, and ensure they are housed comfortably in vehicles. Long transport times or overcrowding during travel can increase stress and decrease their immune function. By managing stress, you help ensure that your animals stay healthier and more productive. A stress-free environment not only improves their quality of life, but also reduces the risk of disease and improves overall farm profitability. Implementing rotational grazing and pasture management. Pasture management is a crucial component of keeping your animals healthy, especially for those that graze, such as cattle, sheep, goats, and some poultry breeds. Poor pasture management can lead to overgrazing, parasite buildup, and nutritional deficiencies, all of which can cause health issues for your livestock. One of the best practices for sustainable pasture management is rotational grazing, a method where livestock are moved between different pastures to prevent overgrazing and allow vegetation to recover. Here's how rotational grazing benefits animal health. Preventing overgrazing. By rotating your animals through different pastures, you avoid overgrazing, which can lead to soil degradation, erosion, and a decrease in the nutritional value of your pasture. Overgrazed pastures are also more likely to harbor parasites, which can lead to infections in your animals. Improving soil health. Rotating your livestock allows pasture plants to regrow, which improves soil health. Healthy soil means healthier forage, which contributes to a more nutritious diet for your animals. Rich, well-maintained soil also reduces the risk of disease-causing organisms, including parasites, from thriving in the pasture. Reducing parasite loads. Many parasites are host-specific and can survive in the soil for extended periods. By rotating animals to different grazing areas, you break the life cycle of many internal and external parasites. Pasture rotation also allows plants to regrow, providing fresh, clean grazing areas with fewer parasite risks. Maintaining nutrient-rich pastures. Rotational grazing gives pastures time to rest and regenerate. This helps maintain a diverse and nutritious range of plants for your animals to graze on. Providing animals with a varied diet enhances their health, making them less prone to deficiencies that could lead to disease. For rotational grazing to be effective, make sure to have enough pasture land, subdivide it into smaller sections, and allow each section to rest for a period before reintroducing livestock. The exact timing of rotations depends on your region's climate, the type of animals you have, and the quality of your pasture. Regularly monitor pasture condition and the health of your livestock to adjust grazing schedules as needed. Monitoring animal health. Early detection saves lives. Early detection of illness is one of the most effective ways to minimize the impact of diseases on your farm. Sick animals can rapidly spread infections to others in the herd or flock, so identifying issues early can prevent a small problem from becoming a farm-wide outbreak. Regular health monitoring is essential for ensuring the long-term health of your animals. Here are some key health monitoring strategies. Physical inspections. Inspect your animals daily for any signs of illness. Common indicators include abnormal behavior, e.g., lethargy, loss of appetite, unusual discharge from the eyes or nose, coughing, limping, changes in coat condition, or diarrhea. If you notice anything unusual, isolate the animal and contact a veterinarian for further evaluation. Temperature monitoring. Fever is often one of the first signs of an infection in animals. Regularly monitor the body temperature of your animals using a thermometer. For example, normal temperature ranges for cattle are between 109 degrees to 118 degrees, while for pigs, it's 109 degrees to 109 degrees. Elevated temperatures may indicate the presence of an infection. Fecal and blood testing. Regular fecal testing can help identify parasitic infestations, such as worms or coccidia, which can cause serious health issues in livestock. Blood tests can also help detect the presence of viral or bacterial infections. Early diagnosis through testing allows for timely treatment and minimizes the spread of diseases. Behavioral changes. Pay close attention to any behavioral changes. Animals that are off-feed, have difficulty moving, or display abnormal vocalizations or posture may be suffering from an illness or injury. Behavioral shifts often precede visible physical signs, so stay alert to changes in their daily routine. Monitoring production levels. Keep track of production indicators, such as milk yield, egg production, weight gain, or growth rates. A sudden drop in production is often a red flag for underlying health issues. For instance, a sudden reduction in milk yield in dairy cows could be a sign of mastitis or other infections. Vaccination and disease surveillance. Along with daily inspections, ensure that your animals are up to date with vaccinations and are regularly tested for common diseases. Disease surveillance systems, such as routine monitoring for highly contagious diseases like foot and mouth disease or avian influenza, can help prevent outbreaks and protect the entire farm. By implementing a thorough health monitoring system, you are more likely to catch potential issues before they escalate into larger, more costly problems. This proactive approach ensures that your farm animals stay healthy and productive over the long term. The importance of proper waste management. Efficient waste management is not only critical for maintaining cleanliness on the farm, but it is also essential for disease prevention. Improper waste management can lead to the buildup of harmful bacteria, parasites, and other pathogens that can infect livestock. Proper manure and waste disposal reduce the risk of environmental contamination and help keep both animals and workers safe. Here are some effective waste management practices. Regular manure removal. Remove manure from pens, stalls, and barns regularly to prevent the buildup of harmful pathogens. In areas where manure piles up quickly, such as in intensive livestock operations, manure should be removed at least once a day to prevent contamination and the spread of disease. Manure storage. Manure should be stored in designated, well-ventilated areas that are away from water sources and areas where animals graze. Consider composting manure to create nutrient-rich soil for your pastures. This method also helps reduce harmful pathogens and creates a sustainable resource for your farm. Proper waste disposal systems. Establish a system for the disposal of dead animals, waste feed, and other organic materials. This may involve regular removal by a licensed waste management company or using composting techniques. Always ensure that the waste disposal process follows local environmental regulations to prevent contamination of water sources and soil. Maintain clean water sources. Waste runoff from manure and feed can contaminate water sources, leading to the spread of disease. Ensure that manure piles and waste disposal areas are located far from ponds, streams, or wells that provide water to your animals. Regularly inspect your water sources for cleanliness and treat any contamination immediately. By maintaining a clean and efficient waste management system, you'll help prevent the spread of disease-causing agents and maintain a healthy living environment for your animals. Building a sustainable and healthy livestock operation. Achieving and maintaining a healthy, disease-free farm is a continuous process that requires dedication, knowledge, and vigilance. By implementing the strategies we've discussed, such as stress reduction, proper pasture management, disease surveillance, and waste management, you're setting the foundation for long-term success. A healthy farm not only benefits your animals, but also boosts your productivity, profitability, and overall farm sustainability. Remember, animal health is a dynamic process that involves much more than just preventing disease. It's about creating an environment where animals can thrive and produce to their full potential. We hope you found this guide helpful. If you have any questions or would like further details on any of the topics we discussed, feel free to leave a comment or reach out. And don't forget to subscribe to our channel for more insights and tips on managing a healthy and successful farm. Stay healthy, stay safe, and happy farming.